All right, I am back, you guys. All right, happy Monday. What a marvelous Monday it is today, y'all. Y'all, come on, tap yourself on in. Fall on up in here. Fall on up in here. We got something to discuss today on this marvelous Monday. On this marvelous Monday, I'm finna turn my ringer off, y'all. Hello, welcome to the live. Hey, DJ, I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, Chef, how you doing? Miss Cree Cree, how you doing? I'm doing great. All right, Chef. Y'all see I'm at a different time today because I said, well, let me go now because I got something to do later on. Thank you, Cree Cree. And I might not be able to actually get on here. So I said, well, I better do it now and get it out the way and go on here to see everybody because I ain't seen y'all in a few days now. It's been a few days, y'all. It's been a few days. So how y'all been doing? What y'all been doing? What's good? What's new? What the kids say? What's new? What's good, man? uh-huh. What's new? What's good? What's new, man? I got my fan on to the side. I got it down low so it won't be so loud. Y'all know she got to have a fan. Hey, cowboy. How you doing today? You know I miss you live. I miss you live. I missed it. I was on a very important phone call and I was trying to get off of it, but I couldn't. But you already know I'm gonna go back and watch the replay. But you know, y'all, I don't know. I watched the replay, but it's just you cooked last night, Chef. What you cook? It's just something about the replay. It's still good, but that live, it's like you be right there in the mix of everybody and everything on that live. I be trying to make the live, the actual live. I think I'm gonna have to cut this air conditioner on, but I don't want to. It's gonna be a little loud. I know you're right. Another great day. Y'all, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to cut the air on. Like, if it is. I mean, it's not really hard, but oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check the video out. I watched the replay. I don't have a problem watching it, but it's just different. It's different from actually being in that live with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But when I watch the replay, it still be good. I'm watching the person that's actually talking, but it's not. I don't have the interaction with everybody, like you on the live and then everybody else that's coming on the live. That's the only difference with the replay. But I still don't. I don't have a problem watching it though. I got. Hold up. Y'all let me know if y'all can't hear me cause I gotta cut this air conditioner on. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Shit. I'm gonna try to turn it on low, but I don't know. Ooh. I know it's gonna be loud, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming. I should have did it for it, but I ain't know. I ain't know. I ain't know I'm gonna be sweating like a fool up in here. It too loud? Is it too loud? Y'all can't hear it. If it's too loud, I'll turn it back on. And I just turn my fan on over here to the side. Whew. All right, cause y'all I'm hot. Hey Jeremiah, how are you? Happy Monday to you too, sweetheart. Love you too. I ain't cook nothing, cowboy. I did take out some pork chops. I'm gonna cook some pork chops later on. Well, when I'm done and everything, I'm gonna I'm gonna cook some pork chops and probably just some broccoli, something quick and easy. Not no, like no full meal. Just a little something eat on. You know, some pork chop and some broccoli. Yeah, cause I ain't finna get in there and cook no beans or nothing like that. It's too late for that. Too late in the evening. You're right, chef. Something easy, quick and easy. I actually wanted some sandwiches. Then again, you know what? I took that pork chop out. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I ain't lying. I'm gonna season that pork chop, put it in a plastic bag, put it in the fridge. I'm going to Subway. Chef say I just cooked some fried pork chop. Yeah, I wanted them. I took them out last night, and I, just had them in the sink. And then this morning they were still frozen, so I put a little water on them so they can go ahead and do what they had to do. But they unthawed now. I'm gonna season them bad boys, stick them back in the refrigerator, and I'm going to Subway. That's what I'm gonna do. I just made up my mind. I ain't cooking nothing. I ain't going to cook nothing. I just made up my mind. I ain't cooking nothing. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. But y'all, wait a minute. Here you go. You ate some grits and bacon and cinnamon toast just now. Ooh, ooh, that sounds good. You know when I like breakfast food late at night? Like late at night is my favorite time to eat breakfast food. I don't really like it too early in the morning. Breakfast time for me is like 10, 11 o'clock. Who? Not me. Got me messed up. You've been craving it. No. No, sir. I ain't got no problems. I like breakfast food late at night. That's the best time. The best. And then I like the grits and all of it. I like all of it. Y'all, but let me tell y'all something, right? So, everybody on here grown. And if you ain't grown, I know you probably won't fully understand. So, it's okay. Just listen. Everybody go through stuff. Every family, every person. I don't care who you is. I don't care. Even if you go through it with grace and a smile on your face, that's good. But we all going to go through it. Hey, Miss Vanessa, how you doing, honey? So, and sometimes you just have like the perfect family for a long, long time. And I'm saying that I'm getting to what I want to say. So y'all, when your kids get older and they get grown and they get out on their own, you can't do nothing but make sure you stay on your knees with these kids, because these kids will turn out to do some of every damn thing and be like, I ain't raised that child like that. I ain't, the parents will be like, thank you, Miss Vanessa. The parents would be like, Lord have mercy, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? But let me tell you, I'm here to tell you that you didn't do anything. Don't question your judgment of being a good parent. A good parent is doing everything they can for their kids. Everything. I don't mean spoiling them and not making them have nothing to do. I don't mean just, letting them do anything and everything. I don't mean spoiling them like that, I mean, a good parent is doing everything in your will, in your power, that you could have done for them kids. I done prayed for these kids. I done had you in church. I done did everything I knew how to do. And all the information that I knew at that time when I was raising you, I passed that information on to you. Now, what I didn't know, I couldn't give it to your son or daughter, you know. I couldn't, hey, Miss Lafita, how you doing? I couldn't give you that information, baby, because I didn't know that information. And like, you know, as you grow and you live, you learn a lot of stuff. You know, you learn, and then even if they're grown, like my kids are grown. Thank you, honey. My kids are grown, so even now, you're never done with being a parent. Ever, 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 ever. And that's not a bad thing. That's a wonderful thing. That's a beautiful thing. But you're never done. So you always, you know, when them kids going through something, if they're going through it with their marriage, if they're going through it with their kids or just by themselves, or whatever, you still have to pray that God keep them covered in the blood, because you know sometimes the devil will get to your kids trying to get to you. He go grab hold to your child. I'm telling you, he'll grab hold to him, trying to get to you, because he know that he can't just work you like that. He know the power that you hold, you know, within prayer. He knows that he can't work you. Well, hell, I can't get to her like that. But I know one of them kids, and I know which one it is. They're a little weak. They're a little weak. And I'm finna work on them. I'm gonna work on them till I get them, and that's what he'll do. And that's where we're at now in today's world and society with all these kids. When they get grown, they act like the auntie ain't the auntie no more. And this was like, these are kids, and I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about my kids specifically. And I'm not saying that they perfect kids or whatever. I just praise God that I didn't have to endure that or whatever. But hey, I don't know what gonna be in the future. But yeah, Miss Lafita, I'm just saying it's generational, y'all, and it's just something happened, and I that's why I wanted to say something about it, because it's so many kids like this in this world. And I know that it's not that the parents just didn't do nothing for them. It's not that the parents didn't do everything that they could for them. It's not that the parents didn't teach them about God, didn't have them in the church to know about God, didn't raise them up right much as they could. It's not that. It's that they got grown, got away from it on their own. Some of them, they moved away. Well, they not right up under there. You know, they don't want to hear that no more. They grown. I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing that. You know, so they want to move out. Some of them, they got married. You know, man or woman, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. But what I'm saying is that, honey, we have to pray so much more these days, because so many of us now is just trying to get our life right with God, because no man knows the day or the hour. And we're trying to get our life right, and we want to be right, and we want to do good. And it's so many more. I believe in my heart that it's so many more people that do good than do bad. You know what I'm saying? It's so many. I know it is. I might not know each individual person, and it's because we have so much bad stuff go on. But you know what? They don't report the good stuff. They report the bad stuff. They show the bad stuff because it makes money. It sells. That's what they do. They show the bad stuff, but you know they don't show all the good stuff that goes on in this world that we do, and we do for each other, and how we help each other, even if it's not our kids or not our mom or our grandmama or whatever. They just don't show that stuff. So I'm a believer that it's more good than bad, because I know it got to be. You know, I know we live in a corrupt world with all this stuff happening, but I believe that it got to be more good than bad. Now, child, let me turn this down. Now, you know, I done had it on for a minute. I done got cooled off, because now I'm going to tell y'all a situation. And I don't think it's going to really blow your mind, because so much stuff happened with these kids all over everywhere. It just, you know, nothing really surprises me no more. But let me turn that. All right, now I ain't got to holler no more. My bad. I'm back. So it's a situation, y'all, that's been going on over the weekend, and just conversation. another human being. Just have love for another human being. That's right, Miss Lafita. Right. And that's the beginning of it. That's it. And that's just bottom line. But over the past weekend, like, my kids and whoever else, they call me and, Mom, did you see so and so, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I ain't see that, whatever. But anyway, so it's two cousins, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. So it's two cousins that actually had started feuding on Facebook. It's nothing unusual. That's what these kids do now. Grown and all, tell you, that's what they do. They take it to the social media. That's where they go. Okay, well, that's what you do. That's what you do. However, um, it always got to start somewhere. And like everybody says, two sides to every story. We'll meet up in the middle. But it's a truth. It's always a truth. Truth don't always be told, or somebody don't always listen to the truth, and then you believe this or you believe that. So, but it's always a truth to every story. The cousins, hold up now. Okay, so the cousin was raised up together like this. They raised all their life together, whatever. And the boy, the guy, he started doing hair, and he moved, out of town or whatever. Still in nothing, whatever. They still close, whatever, blah blah blah. So he got better and better and better and better, and he started doing hair to the point where he started selling his hair, like on the, had his website selling his wigs and stuff. So the cousin, she never asked her, to do her hair free, nothing like that, whatever. And then when he actually started selling his hair on the website and whatever, she went to the website. She didn't even go to him. Cause like if it me and then my cousin, I'm still gonna pay you full price. But I'm like, girl, send me one of them wigs. Go ahead and build it to me. I do that first just cause I'm just gone. I don't want to go through the process, whatever. I still send all the money, but I probably would have did that first. I ain't lying. And she probably would say, "No, go on the website." Then I probably would have did it. But my first instinct, I would have just said, "Give me a wig. Here get your money." Anyway, she didn't do that. She went on the website like everybody else. She went on there to purchase her hair, which was like $700 some dollar. Yeah, $700 for the wig. Yeah, but that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what how much they call it. What they do. I ain't doing that. I'm pulling this thing off. Time I shut it down, I'm pulling it off. I ain't paying $700 for no wig. But I digress. Um, she went on there and she paid the money and everything. She didn't get it. She never did get it. And she called her cousin and he was like, oh, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But, it's going to be on the way. She's like, okay. And she waited another few days or whatever, and she still ain't got it. It ain't been delivered. So, call cousin back and the cousin say, well, let me check and see what's going on, blah, 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 blah. So she still didn't get it. And then bottom line, or then afterwards, cousin stopped answering, didn't answer the phone. Now you know everything because y'all done did everything together because you've been together ever since you've been a little bitty baby and nippy, you grew up together. So all of a sudden the cousin that sells the hair stopped communicating, like don't want to answer, or however, whatever. Long story short, the other cousin, she never got her hair. Never got it. Never got the money. Never got the hair. Fast forward. 2 years. Still never got it. So what she did when she didn't get it and he decided that he was going to say this or say that or whatever that conversation, whatever was said in the conversation, whatever took place, she blocked him. Once she blocked him, that was it. She didn't go to social media. She didn't go to nobody else. She didn't go to no other family member. She didn't go talking about him. She didn't go call him out his name or whatever. She said she wasn't going to F with him no more. That's what she said. I'm just saying, She said she wasn't going to F with him no more. That's it. She blocked him. So I'm not finna go into details and everything, about the whole thing. Because, you know how that is. When them kids, you can go for days and days and tell how everything transpired, whatever. But now we're here because the cousin that had a website for the hair or whatever. Um, he went and made a post on Facebook about his cousin, and he chose to call her all kind of PA hole and air and Dizzy B and all the like that, like like what in the world? I said, what in the world got to these damn kids? The kids are going crazy. I already know it ain't nobody but Satan. I know this. They don't know it. They don't understand it. They just figure like, you ain't gonna do this to me, and I ain't gonna say nothing. And I ain't gonna, and vice versa. But I know what it is. But I'm like, what in how? So my thing is, y'all, why would you fix your mouth to just do all of that? Um, and then okay, I got to go back and say this a little bit because she never said anything. Then she blocked him or whatever, blah 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 blah. And like this is a couple years later where he made a post or whatever. His auntie. So I said, when they told me about it, I was like, ain't no name on the post, so he probably ain't even talking about her. He probably just making up shit just to see what somebody gonna say. He probably sitting back in the cut laughing. Cause them damn young kids, they do stupid stuff like that just to get views and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said he probably sitting back in the cut seeing who gonna bite on it. And ain't really talking about nobody at all. That was my opinion on the thing. However, one of his aunts that he's supposed to love so dearly called him and say, boy, what is going on? Why is you posting stuff like that on Facebook? Whatever. What is your problem? And then he came out and say, oh yeah, it was about your daughter. Yeah, he called her name. I ain't gonna call her name, but yeah, it was about your daughter. I'm not taking it down. I already know you're gonna choose her side anyways. You're gonna choose her side anyway. Like, boy, pipe down. Calm yourself down. Calm your nerves. Do something. I'm telling you, like, something. Because if your presence, if he was in her presence, that would have never happened. He one of them type of kids that, now that I done got off around everybody and I'm grown and I live my own life, when he over that goddamn on the phone or on social media, he'll say anything. But when he in your presence, he don't do all that at all. He don't do all that. And it's pitiful. It's sad. But he went, and then after that, that's when, after her mom called her nephew and then he told her, yeah, it was about your daughter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then he said, yeah, she blocked me. What that got to do anything? So what? She blocked you. Like, she didn't go on social media calling you out your name. And then on top of this, boy, sit your ass down. This girl know all your dirty laundry, all your business, everything you done. And it ain't good. She knows all this shit. Like, all of it. Sit down and shut up. You still, yeah, period. You owe her $700, $700 whatever it was, or you owe her dang on wig. It ain't no way you could get around that. I don't care what you think or what. Yeah, that's a lot of money, girl. I don't care what you say, what you think, what's in your head. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Satan got you all wrapped up to think that your family don't love you, don't give a damn about you, don't care about you, because they're going to speak the truth about you. Okay, all right, it is what it is. If that's what you're going to let Satan make you believe, then that's what you're going to believe. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, he's dead wrong. And he keep on saying, well, I don't feel like I owe her anything because she blocked me. I don't give a damn if she blocked you 20 times. Hell, and then he the blocking king, because I could say something to him like right now today. He don't like what I say. And I'm that person, that auntie, that whoever, the cousin, whatever, that if it's right, I'ma say it. If you wrong, I'ma tell you too. If you wrong, I don't care. I'm like that way with my children. I'm like that way with my grandchildren. No, you ain't gonna do that. My children, no, hell no. Go sit your ass down some damn well, because you know that shit ain't right. No, you ain't finna say shit. You ain't finna do it. No. With my own kid. That's how my mom and my daddy is with us. And I'm just like that with all of them. I mean, my kids that I pushed out, and I'm talking about all my nieces and nephews, is same. Now they don't like that because they feel like they done got grown, and they don't like how Auntie be talking to them. Like sometimes when she be telling them stuff like, that shit dead ass wrong or whatever like that. They don't like to hear that. They don't want to hear the truth, but they don't understand that you don't want to hear the truth because Satan got a hold of you, son, or daughter, or niece, or nephew. Satan has a hold of you, and he grabbing hold to you so tight till you're not gonna want to hear the truth. You're gonna push everything away, and you're gonna push. But no matter how hard they push, they can't push away they family love. Even though they're saying, I don't care, I don't need them, I don't need them. Okay, you may not, or you may think you don't, but guess what you do? Because you need me to keep praying for your raggedy ass. Because you just don't know where you're at and where you're headed. You need me. Yes, you do. You need me to keep praying for your ass. And you do. Yeah, sure do, cowboy. My nieces, all of them. Oh, if you say you don't need your auntie, that's a lie. You just don't know. You need me to pray for your ass too. My sons and my daughters, both of them, all four of them, both of the girls, both of the boys. Oh yeah, if something happened in between, if something happened, because I know some stuff happened between children and their parents. But if something ever like that happened between me and my kids, I'm hoping to pray it don't. But I'm just saying, no, don't know, no. But I don't care how much they go, where they can go to Timbuktu, I'ma still be praying that God keep His hand on you. I'm gonna steal. So whether you know it or not, oh yeah, you need me. Cause one thing I know for sure, you think you don't care about what goes on, but baby, trust and believe me, I ain't never been there, and I'ma tell you, I ain't going there. I'm telling you, you don't want to find out what hell's about. I know I don't. I ain't going. Some people say I don't want to go to hell. I ain't saying I don't want to go. I'm telling you, I ain't going. I'm preparing to go where I'm going. I'm not going to hell. Shit. And then they get to the point where they don't give a damn. Right, Lafita, I ain't going. I know where I'm going. They get to the point where they like, F family. And I say it too. F family. But you don't realize you saying that it doesn't matter. Your family's still gonna welcome you with open arms when you come back. Because you're coming back. You're coming back. You may be all good and not. I don't care even if you were filthy rich and had the money, the shit them folk got up there, whatever. Baby, you still gonna come back before you leave here. You're gonna need your family because that money can't buy you none of the love that your family gonna show you. It ain't gonna have your back like your family gonna have your back. Even though sometimes you don't want to hear stuff that your family got to say. My daddy used to get on my nerves about talking about the Lord. I'm like, oh, every time you look around, yeah, you can't have a decent conversation with them. There was, teenage. I mean, we had to come up in church and whatever, and I liked it going to church or whatever, but you couldn't have like a regular conversation with him. He always had to bring up the Lord. I always got to bring up the Lord. That was his job. That was what he was supposed to do. And I had to listen to it, because that was my daddy. But that was his job. And I think about like, what would I be if I hadn't had my daddy pushing, and praying and, like really, where would I be? Yeah, right. Yeah, calm down, girl. Calm yourself down. Yeah, you want to go. You want to party. You want to go to this. You want to go to party. And so you want to just say whatever, because you want what you want. You're a child. You ain't got no understanding. You don't know. I don't care even if you're in your 20s and 30s. You still ain't understanding. You don't know how real Satan is. And you don't know how much power you can get him. He ain't got none until you give it to him. He ain't got none until you give it to him. He don't know that you can run his behind away, but when you don't, then you give him. We children. Yeah, well, we his kids. Man. Okay, but so I done got off of there. But let me. Right, he kicked rocks, girl. Cause I'm still gonna pray for him, all of them. And I don't choose no side. I choose the side of right. That's the first thing they say. Oh, I already know you're going to choose his side. I already know you're going to choose her side. Why? because I called you to ask what the hell is going on. This is your opportunity. I'm calling. Cause I already heard his side, or I already heard her side, because she called me and told me. You didn't call me and tell me nothing. She called me and told me. So then I picked up the phone and I'm calling you. What's going on? So if I'm calling you and saying what's going on, how can I choose a side? I'm asking you what's going on. You know, that's your opportunity to tell me what's the hell going on. You know, but they get it in their head, child, that it's this way, it's that way, whatever. They don't want to see the truth. They want to be okay with anything it is that they want to do. They just want it to be okay when it's not. And then you start the bullshit. You get out there, you jump your happy ass out there first. And this is for all of them that do it. They jump out there. They go on Facebook and they write it. And they cussing whoever out. They mad at the moment. But you know, when you mad, you only mad for a moment. And then when it passes over and you done put it out there, then you looking foolish afterwards. You didn't have to do that. So now, since you put it out there, at first she didn't comment on it. She didn't comment on it until her mama had called him and asked him. And then he said, yeah, it's about her. And she heard that, and that's when she went up under him, and she boom, 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 boom. And honey, they were going back and forth, back and forth. You hear me? She wasn't that bad. He was terrible. The shit that he was saying was outrageous and ridiculous and terrible. She went back, because what she did was, even though it was on Facebook, but like I say, I'm asking y'all this, you know. Although it was on Facebook, you know, we know how, you know, families feel about Facebook or whatever. When you got a problem, whatever, you know, you need to talk to each other, call each other, whatever. But if it's already out there, it's already out there. Okay. So, like I said, he had already did and put it on Facebook. And then, you know, once she heard her mom talk to him, and he said what he said to her mom, and he was disrespectful. He was disrespectful. That's when she took it to Facebook. And her mama told her not to. Don't do it. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Because, you know, even family members, I'm going to tell you that even family members, they got a little envy of sometimes. They got a little jealousy going on of that person that they really close to, or whatever. They got a little jealousy going on. Or even if it's not jealousy, they want all the attention. They just, you know, they just selfish, really. Just selfish. They want all of the attention. And when they don't get it, then they seek it. And they could say, oh, I ain't jealous of you. I got this, I got that, I got that, I got that. Oh, I'm good. I'm good over here. I'm rich. I'm good. I'm this, that over here. But you know what? In here, you ain't good. And you can tell that to anybody you want to tell it to. Because in here, when you happy in here, when you full of joy in here, you ain't got no reason to be jealous of nobody. You ain't got no reason to want what they want. You ain't got no reason to tell nobody down. You ain't got no reason to call nobody out their name. You good. And that's when you good. I could let a whole lot of shit ride. I ain't got to do that or go there. Because I'm good. I'm good with me. I'm good who God have made me to be. I'm good with my strength. You know, I know I can overcome anything. I know my struggle ain't your struggle. But it's still a struggle. And I know I can overcome it, you know? Right. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I you know, y'all know I'll be off and on, but I'm gonna get to the story. I'm gonna get to the end of the story. So, like I said, she went to Facebook and she said whatever she said. She called him some names too, you know. But she told the truth about everything that happened. She told the truth about what happened, and this whole thing could have been avoided had you apologized to your freaking cousin. I don't care what happened. It does not even matter. My bad. I thought I cut my ring off. My bad, cousin. My bad. I'm sorry. Period. It don't matter what happened. Had you went, apologized, everything would have been all right. Because that's the heart that she got. It doesn't even matter. It could have been 2 years later. If he had went and apologized, she'd have been good. You hear me? Good. She'd have been good. That's all she was waiting on. Because she ain't hard up for the money. It wasn't right for you to do that. But she still wouldn't care if you'd have paid pay the den or not. If had you went and apologized for doing what you did, but you still ain't did. And the thing what really setting me off is really pissing me off is that you don't think that you should apologize for that. You really think that you are right because she blocked you. You really think that you are right because she blocked you. Who cares? You block people all the time. All the time, just when you don't want to hear the truth, you are block. Shit, you'll block your mama if you don't want to hear it. You might unblock her later, but if you don't want to hear that, oh, you block. Oh yeah, you block. So what? You had a business, you had a transaction that did not take place. You owe her. If you don't owe her, if you don't never get her no apology, you owe her her money or her hair. Now you should have gave an apology because you're blood, and that was the right thing to do. You know, whether you even gave her money or her hair back, you should have gave her an apology. She would have been done with it. But once she went back and she, retaliated off of what he said, yeah, she called him some names too, but she told the truth about what happened about the hair or whatever. And she didn't just tell the truth. She put the little all her little receipts, her text message. This a girl that don't. She save everything. She keep it all. She keep it all. And yeah, I know God gonna touch his heart, and I'm just hoping and praying that he. But Lafita, he gotta accept it. He gotta want it. These kids, they gotta want it. My children, they gotta want it. Both. Yeah, all these kids, they gotta want it. Your children, your change, and then that's when everything gonna be so much better because that's what I'm telling y'all. You gotta keep praying on the kids. These kids, you do everything you can for the kids, and the kids. Oh my God, hold on, y'all. Hey, I'm on live. I'm on live. No, I can't. I'm on my thing. I'm on YouTube. I'm on live. Oh, why? Um, but I bet y'all. She said whatever she said. She got off. We do. We have to pray for all of them. And when she got off, um, one of her other cousins had came on, and he's a guy. He came on afterward because when she got off, he was still talking, but she never came back. She never came back and said nothing else like the one she was done. So her cousin, the one that said here, he got back on. He said something else, whatever, blah 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 blah. And then one of his guy cousin, he came on and he said something. But what he said was like he said that they had already talked. He said, "I told you, hey Bam." That's my grandson, y'all. How you doing, Bam? And he said that they had already talked and they discussed it that he owed her an apology and blah 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 blah. But then after they got out, he just decided that he was gonna make a post or whatever. So my thing is when she went on there, uh, say hey, Miss Lafita, and she said hey, Bam. My thing is, I think not to say that it's just right, but I think sometimes things have to be said because you know how people throw the rock and hide their hand. That happens a lot, especially with social media, all these different platforms. They enable people to think they can do whatever, say whatever. You can, but don't forget that your things that you say, your action got consequences afterwards, because you ain't the only person that's going to be bothered by this. You got a whole family out there. Twitter fingers, right? You got a whole family out there that's looking at this, and even the ones that's not commenting and not saying nothing, guess what they doing? They sit back in the cut and they like, oh, he's stupid as hell, or she crazy as hell. But they just ain't gonna put it out there. They ain't gonna put it on there. But they sit back and laughing at you. They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. You know, then they're gonna get on, they're gonna call, you know, your auntie and your mom and what the hell, what that she done lost her mind. He done lost his mind. What going on? They just ain't gonna tell you. But this is what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is to avoid all that. Just try to think first before you do stuff. Even though you mad, it's just like if you in a relationship. Y'all know how it go. Yeah, I'm pissed. But what can I do? Nothing but go go somewhere and cool my ass off. Because at the end of the day, I gotta go back. You know? Well, I'm gonna get pissed and just go out there and tell the whole world, do some crazy stuff and boom, boom, boom. And then what? Now what I'm gonna do? You gotta think about stuff before you do it first. And then don't try to do not. This thing will get me. And I'm not saying she was right because she went back on him. I'm saying, and I'm not saying, you know, of course, I'm not saying he was right because he went on there calling out a name and all this stuff in the first place. Not saying that. I'm saying sometimes things just have to be done, especially with these kids. You gotta get it out, get it out. You gotta get it out the way, get it out the way. You know, just don't keep coming back and forth. You know, so and that's just how I feel about the whole situation because now maybe it could get shut down. It may not. It may be. I don't know how long in between before anything is said, but I think now that maybe it can start a healing process after everything is said. And now that I know that I done told my side of the story, because you keep on doing this and doing that for people to look at you like this, whatever, which I don't care how they see me, but I just don't want you to keep lying on me. So that's the whole bottom line and the whole dang on thing. And sometimes, yeah. So now I'm hoping and I'm praying that the healing process can begin. Even though, hey, he or she, I'm telling you, these kids crazy. They probably saying, "Oh, never in life. Oh, and I'm done. Oh, never again." Yeah, baby, you're not done. You're blood. That goes for both of them. You ain't done. You ain't done with each other. What you gonna do? What you gonna be done with? Y'all got same blood. You don't never know if your dang on children gonna need each other. I mean, you know, you don't never know who gonna need your blood. Yeah, you know, shit, you might need it. I might be a match or whoever. You know, you don't never know. I might have to save your life while you doing all this and doing all that. And trust and believe me, if you need somebody to save your life, you're gonna ask. You're gonna ask. You know, so I'm just saying, be mindful and think about the stuff that you say and do, and then don't be out here, you know, casting the first stone, throwing rocks. Then boom, you ain't did nothing. Now everybody is attacking you. You know, everybody coming for you. Everybody attacking you. You started this whole bullshit. You set this shit in motion. You know, they just poured gasoline on the fire, but you the one you lit it. You lit it. You started it. You know, these kids don't take accountability for nothing they do. They do stuff off of impulse. And then after that, you know, people done did so much and said so much, whatever. They like, all I did was try to do this. All I did was try to do that. I ain't never did this. I ain't never did that. But you did. You started this whole thing. You know? So my thing is, you know, be mindful of the words that you say to people because you don't never know how you got to come back to that same person. You don't know. You don't know your situation, what it's gonna be. You don't know what situation God gonna have you in that's gonna make you come back. Whether you saying it right now, oh, not me. I ain't never, baby. If God say bow down, you gonna bow down, and you don't know when it gonna be. It gonna be 50 years from now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cree. That's why I brought the whole thing up, because I'm talking about the kids do it so much, but of course it's grown folks. You know, it's us. You know, we do the same thing. Oh, I don't need her. I don't need him. Bump him. He ain't got never worry about me asking for nothing. I don't need shit from him. Hell, you needed it when you said it, but you're probably so damn big you couldn't help it. You just had to say it. You needed it right then. You know, especially us grown folk. You know, I get a kid some grace because they don't have that relationship with God, you know, yet. You know, and that's why we here. because we have to continue, to make sure that they get that relationship with God. But the grown folks, we honey, we be the worst ones. Us Christians be the worst ones, and we know God and know what we supposed to do, and still to sit up there. I don't need him. Bump him. I don't need her. Child, be careful, cause you don't know. You may need them. Especially you got kids too. You may need them. Whether you got kids or not, you still may need them. You might need them for your mama or your sister, your brother, or you may need them. I mean, you don't know. So we have to watch what we say to people and how we treat people and what we do. And then stop doing stuff and expecting for people to be like this and to be like that when you already set the tone. Go back and change it. If you did something to offend somebody, apologize. Take accountability for the shit you done did. Own up to your shit. Because I know it's a lot of people in the world like that too. I got the utmost respect for them too. Because they'll do stuff and be like, yeah, I know I did. I did it. I know I did. I know I'm wrong. And they'll say it too. Oh, I know I'm wrong. I'm one of them people. I say stuff and I'll be like, yeah, I know I ain't got no business saying that, but hell, I'm mad at hell. I said it. Yeah, I ain't perfect. I ain't say I was, y'all. I ain't say I'm perfect, but that's me. Yeah, I know. My children even get to me sometimes. They'll be like, ooh, ma. I say, I already know. Because I do. I know what I've been and said or what I been and did, and I ain't have no business to do. I already know. I ain't just, green and like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Hell, I know what the hell my ass been and did. I ain't have no business to do. But I don't have no problem acknowledging that. And I never have no problem apologizing when I'm wrong. I don't. And that's the difference. That's what you got to do for each other. That's what we got to do for each other. If I offended you, then I got to be able to say I did it. Like, but my bad, I'm sorry. Lavita, same thing. Like, dang, Lavita, I'm sorry. Yeah, I be talking. I'm finna get off y'all. Look, he said, get your ass off of here. You passed your 30 minutes. Y'all know I'm supposed to be doing 30 minutes. Y'all don't pass my 30 minutes. All right, cowboy, I'm finna get out. I'm finna get out. Y'all put me on the timer. Put me on the timer next time. Be like, I ain't meant to do your 30 minutes about it. Put me on the timer next time, okay? Then I shut up. Because I be talking, and the time is right here in front of my face. I don't be paying attention to it. I'm telling you, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. See that? I told y'all I apologize when I'm wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I'm telling you, I'm finna go. But that's just the word. The word of the day is just think before you speak. And sometimes you might have to do it hard. And sometimes, because the devil be holding to you so bad, you be so pissed off at whatever it is. Even if somebody did you wrong and you that person that you feel like you got the right to do that, even if it was vice versa, and you was that person and they did that to you, still think about, what it could do to your whole family. Like everybody. You got old people in your family. It hurt them. Like it hurt the older people, the elderly, and the grandmama and the aunties, and your mom and your daddies and aunties, and it actually hurts them to know that that somebody that I done took care of, that I done raised, that I done, what I'm saying? It bothers them. So it's not just you. You got a family. Just don't let Satan come in and take control of you. I'm done. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think before you speak. That's it. That's the word of the day, y'all. I went all the way around the world and back, but that's my point. I was just trying to make. Think before you speak, because everything got consequences. And everything got consequences behind what you say and what you do. And don't be out here trying to be the victim when you done started shit. Okay? Don't do that. Stop doing that. I ain't just talking about the situation. I'm talking about me, you, all of us. Stop. Don't just stop it. Stop throwing the rock and then you hide your hand like, oh, I ain't do it. I ain't had. Yeah, you did. You threw it. I saw you when you threw it. Yeah. You just had your hand. It's in the pocket. It's in your pocket now. Stop. You know? All right, y'all. Peace. I ain't gonna drag it out no more. And that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Hey, double tap for me. Double tap for me. Think before you speak, y'all. All right, it's been wonderful. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.